Thailand presents the final car wash video of 2024. Yeehaw! Alright everyone, today we are at an Esso Circle K gas station located on Lawrence Avenue in Toronto, and that has a WashTec SoftLine 2 tunnel you can see here. Haven't filmed one of these for a while. So yeah, and today we're going to be doing the ultimate wash because I had a $50 percent coupon that I had to use before New Year's. So I got the ultimate wash. It was $11 with every gas purchase. And with taxes and that, it came to $12.43. And by the way, this is going to be the top wash. So this is the ultimate soft touch wash. So yeah, and here's the car wash code. This is intended over there by the code machine, so I will have to probably will have to pause it. So yeah, and by the way, if you wouldn't got the wash full price, then it wouldn't been $21.99. So way more expensive, really expensive. That's for sure, not even worth it. But I'm glad I was able to get it half off. So yeah, and before I go on in, I'll show you how dirty the car is. Starting on the back. So we got this on the back window, you can see. This on the passenger side. And by the way, this is the last car wash of 2024. So Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. We got this here on the front. A lot of mud on there. This is on the driver's side. We got dirt, mud here, and a little bit of salt. So yeah, we'll do a great job. We are about to find out. And by the way, this replaced a Pico tunnel that I actually filmed back in 2017 when I first started this channel. So yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoy this. I'll pause it now. Alright, here we go. And we know the code. There's no one here at the moment, so in case I need to enter it, it's 309005. Alrighty, car's in neutral, so if we continue. Alright, here's your wash options, possibly want to read it.
Please enter your code by touching the corresponding button.
005.
Touch enter when... Thank you. Please touch Start Wash to begin your wash. Please place your card in your tongue. Take your foot off the brake. Turn off your radio. Roll up your windows.
In a moment, you are going to hear a noise. That's because we intended actually came back over and actually cleaned that back window. Alrighty, so with a wash complete, let's see how well it did. Unfortunately, the first set of brushes wasn't working. You know, the first top brush and the two side brushes. So we definitely need to fix that. But I'm glad for polishing the second set of brushes after the high pressure rinse was working, so yeah. So this kind of reminds me of a Marksman Choice Wash XT LOL, but I only got one pass of a top brush this time. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how well it did, shall we? So yeah. Alrighty. Hope for the best. So the WashTec dryers. Not a lot of water on the vehicle, which is good. So it drives the car really well. Like, holy. Left a little bit of water here, but that's alright. But since this is spot-free water, I'm sure it will dry without leaving spots. Like, wow. It cleans the car really well. On the back, they're not that bad as well. Left a little bit of soap in there, but that's typical. Oh, someone's getting the car cleaned right now, you can see. Anyways. And there it did really well. On the passenger side, it got all the dirt off. Left a little bit of water, but that's alright. And it looks like this guy got the touchless wash. The second set of brushes is retracting now, which is really interesting to see that. Like I said, you can do a touchless wash when you do the premium, and the high pressure rinse will kick in right now, like that. So it's really cool to see that, that's for sure. Wow. And it left a little bit of water on the windshield, like I mentioned, but well, it did really well. And the question is, did they remove grease? Did it remove a grease spot? And the answer is no, it's still there, but it's hard to get that off, like I mentioned. So all in all, what do you think of your fifth wash? I have to say it did really well. That's a really good WashTec system. Too bad we replaced the Pico tunnel, but other than that though, it did really well. Like, it's a really good car wash, that's for sure. Like, wow. And like I said, it has tire shine, so I'm sure the tires will be really shining, that's for sure. And I love the WashTec dryers too. That's for sure. And a great light show as well. Oh, someone's getting for a soft touch wash. You can see what I mean about that. And the touchless bar is coming down, so you got the ultimate wash too. And the top wash too. Like, wow. It's a really cool setup, and it's a really great car wash to end off 2024. So yeah, I have to say that it did a really excellent job. I think just need to fix the first two brushes, that's all. Oh, and it looks like you got a premium wash, LOL. Alright, so with our wash complete, let's see how well it did, shall we? So, let's get started. I give wash quality a 5 out of 5. Overall, the wash did a really excellent job. It got off all the dirt off the vehicle, cleaned the tires really well, got all the salt off the car, and it made the car shine really well. So all in all, this wash has done a really excellent job, and I have nothing to complain about. I give dryers a 5 out of 5. Overall, the WashTec dryers, which replaced the superior dryers, did an excellent job like the wash. It dried the vehicle really well, and even though it left a little bit of water on the vehicle, the water dried without leaving spots on the car, so this wash uses spot-free water. So all in all, the dryers did a really excellent job here. And I have to say that they did much better than the old superior dryers that used to be here. I give pricing a 2 out of 5. Even though I got the wash 50% off, for what you get, $21.99 for the ultimate wash might be a little bit too expensive. You do get a decent amount of things with a top wash, such as the lava, the tri-foam, the polish, the clear coat protective, and the tire shine. But not to mention that this wash actually does much more things with the Marksman Choice Wash XTs. So because of that, I put the pricing as a much higher rating. But like I mentioned, it might be a little bit too expensive for some people. And thankfully, I got the wash by using a 50% off coupon. It was $11 without a gas purchase. And with taxes and that, it came to $12.33, which is honestly a much better deal. And how did I get that? Well, my friend Elliot actually gave me that last summer. He said that he wasn't going to use it. And because he knows that I love car washes, he gave me 2. So I used the first one at the Circle K station off of Major Mackenzie Drive and Markham Road in Markham, which had a Marksman Choice Wash XT. And then I used the second one at this location here, since I was around this area for Christmas. So thank you so much to my friend Elliot who gave me the 2 coupons. I really appreciate that. Anyways, let's move on. I give coverages a 5 out of 5, and that's simply because the Lava, the Triphone, which didn't have a lot of color to it, but it still had an excellent coverage, and the Critical Protective all had an excellent coverage, so no need to complain about that. Overall, I'll rate this wash a 17 out of 20. For Wash and Dryers did an excellent job, and this is the main reason why I love WashTec tunnels, even though they are made by the same company by Mark 7. I love how there's a lot of mechanics in this tunnel, like the contouring dryer, the contouring high pressure rinse, and the way how the brushes are programmed. I have to say that WashTec is now my favorite tunnel system now. It already does an excellent job, that's for sure. And there's no need to compare this to the Pico tunnel that used to be here because the new WashTec tunnel does a much better job than that old one. When I filmed the old wash when I first started this channel, the wash did a terrible job. It left a lot of soap on the back of the vehicle. And it's probably because it actually applied more soap after the Trifoam. But if you want to see the old Pico tunnel that used to be here, then I'll leave a link in the description when I have a chance. But just to let you know, this is one of the first car washes I ever filmed back then, so my filming might not be the greatest. But the question is, do I recommend this wash right now? Well, the answer is 100% yes. The wash did a really excellent job cleaning the car off fast for sure, and the dryers were amazing too. But the only thing that we need to fix is the first 3 brushes because they didn't work at all. But other than that though, the wash still cleans the car really well, so I highly recommend it. But it might be a little bit too expensive for some people, so if you don't like expensive car washes, then try to look for a different one. But I'm planning on doing the touchless wash sometime in the future. Then I can compare it to the ultimate wash to see which is better. Well everyone, I really hope you enjoyed the final car wash video of 2024. All in all, I had a wonderful time filming car washes throughout this year, and I even tried brand new ones as well. But before I end this video though, I'm going to do something a little bit more different. I'm going to tell you what's the worst and the best car wash of this year. So let's start off with the worst car wash of 2024 that I went to. So the worst car wash I went to is the Petrocanta Super Wash off of Davis Drive with that Arch Rifle Touchless tunnel. When I went through there, I give it a 9 out of 20. But however though, after I went through that wash, it was renovated. So basically they replaced the old dryers and they put in brand new area dry dryers. And because of that upgrade, the wash did much better than before. And I give it a higher rating, and that being a 16 out of 20. But however though, if I wouldn't rate a car wash that I didn't do a revisit earlier in the year, then that would have been the Petrocanta Super Wash off of Milock Drive with that Razor Wash 360 Plus. The wash there really sucked. It didn't remove any dirt off the vehicle at all. And because of that, I rated a 10 out of 20. The only thing that was good was the McNeil Tech Tray 1 dryers, which was brand new back then. Now it's time to rate the best car wash of 2024. And the winner is the Petrocanta Super Wash in Keswick with a brand new Razor Wash 360 Plus. And I rate that wash a 19 out of 20. The wash did a much better job compared to the Petrocanta on Milock Drive. It got off all the dirt of the vehicle and it made the car shine really well. But the only thing that we need to fix is the super foam because that was really weak. But other than that, this wash did a really excellent job, and I have to say that this was the best car wash for me to film. I can't wait to see what's in store for me for next year because let me tell you, I have a lot more car washes to film. But all in all, I had another successful year of filming car washes. And I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who's sticking around for my car wash videos. But even though this year kind of started out bad because when I tried to film the first car wash of 2024, it was at the surface. So I had to find a new one instead. And that took a few extra days to find a new one. But other than that, I had another successful year. But will I find new car washes for me to film next year? Well, I guess we have to wait and see about that. Once again, I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who is always watching my car wash videos. And I honestly can't wait to see what 2025 will bring me. Well, this video is over, so thank you so much for watching as usual. If you enjoyed the final car wash video of 2024, then you know what to do. Please make sure to give this video a really big thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And let's hope that 2025 will be another great year for all of us, that's for sure. And once again, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And with 2024 come to an end, it's time for me to say this one last time before I go for a year. Happy New Year, everyone, and have a safe and happy 2025.